All right, welcome in everyone to this deep dive. Today, we are taking a look at improving mental health.
Yeah, should be a good one.
So we've got a really cool guide here, actually.
Yeah.
It's full of practical advice, pretty much anyone can use.
Definitely.
And it breaks everything down into 3 key areas. So we've got physical health,
Right.
emotional well-being, and personal development.
Yeah, they're all super interconnected.
Yeah, for sure. But we're going way beyond just the surface level stuff.
Definitely.
You know, this guide, it dives deep into like the science behind things like exercise and how it impacts your brain.
Absolutely.
Like, did you know just going for a 30-minute walk
Right.
can totally shift your mood?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it is. It is.
So yeah, we'll be unpacking all of that today,
Yes.
plus a ton of other cool techniques and strategies. So let's kick things off.
Awesome.
We always start with the foundation.
The basics, right?
Yeah, the basics. Physical health. It's easy to kind of compartmentalize it, think of it as separate from our mental health.
Yeah, definitely.
But man, I know for me, if I have a couple of days of bad sleep, you know, I'm grabbing takeout instead of cooking.
Yeah.
It totally affects my mood. Like, I feel it.
You feel it right away.
Yeah. Is there like a minimum amount of effort
Right.
we need to put in
Right.
when it comes to physical health to actually see those mental health benefits?
That's a great question. And, it really is about consistency over intensity.
Okay.
The guide really emphasizes that you don't need to make these huge, sweeping lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
Right? It's the small, consistent efforts that actually add up.
Okay.
So, for example, just a brisk walk for 30 minutes a few times a week can make a world of difference.
Okay.
And that's, we're not talking about becoming marathon runners or anything.
Right.
It's just about getting your heart rate up and, getting those endorphins flowing.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What about, though, people who are dealing with things like chronic fatigue?
Right.
Even a short walk might feel impossible.
Definitely. And the guide addresses that. It actually suggests gentle yoga
Okay.
or even just some chair-based stretches.
Okay.
Those can be really beneficial. And they also talk about gardening,
Oh.
which is interesting. But, there's something about that connection with nature
Yeah, for sure.
that seems to have a calming effect.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right, so we talk about exercise.
Right.
What about food?
Food, yeah.
You are what you eat, right?
Right.
How does that affect our mental health?
Yeah, and it really is more than just a saying. The guide talks about this a lot, and it really emphasizes the importance of omega-3 fatty acids.
Okay, what are those?
So those are found in things like fatty fish,
Okay,
walnuts, flax seeds.
got it.
These are basically brain food. They can actually help to regulate mood. They can even improve focus and concentration.
So like those late night study sessions fueled by coffee and chips,
Right.
that's probably not doing us any favors.
Not the best combination.
Not ideal.
Yeah, so the guide also, it talks about staying hydrated,
Okay, yeah.
which we often overlook, right?
Totally.
But dehydration, it can actually lead to brain fog,
Okay.
irritability, and then, of course, limiting alcohol and caffeine.
Yeah.
Those are important. They might give you that temporary boost,
Right.
but the crash that comes after it's no joke.
No, not good.
Yeah.
Okay, so no more triple shot espressos for me.
Maybe cut back a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about sleep then.
Yes, sleep.
I've definitely felt the negative effects of sleep deprivation.
Oh, yeah.
It makes everything feel so much harder.
It does. It makes simple tasks feel impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
And this guide, it explains exactly why that is.
Oh, okay.
Sleep deprivation, it disrupts your cognitive function,
Okay.
making it really difficult to process emotions effectively.
Right.
And that can, it just kind of spirals. It leads to stress, irritability.
Look at the domino effect.
It really is, yeah.
Okay, so a good night's sleep.
Essential.
Essential
Absolutely.
for a calmer mind. Okay. Well, this guide also highlights mindfulness
Yeah, mindfulness.
as a powerful tool for managing anxiety.
Absolutely.
It talks about observing your thoughts
Right,
without judgment.
right,
But how do you actually do that?
right.
It sounds a bit abstract.
It does, and that's where specific mindfulness techniques
Okay.
come in. So the guide actually recommends meditation.
Well-
Even just a few minutes each day can be helpful.
Okay.
There are some great apps out there for beginners.
Oh, cool.
But the thing about meditation is it's not about emptying your mind.
Yeah.
It's about noticing your thoughts, your feelings, but not getting swept away by them.
Okay, so it's more about acknowledging them and letting them pass by.
Exactly.
Rather than getting like stuck in them.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So the guide also, it touches on mindfulness, but it also emphasizes the importance of strong social connections.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. When was the last time you had a good laugh?
Right.
With a friend?
Yeah.
Or confided in a loved one?
Yeah.
These connections, they provide incredible support.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so easy to isolate ourselves, especially these days,
It is.
It's really easy to get caught up in our own little worlds. But the guide actually talks about the value of community involvement to combat loneliness.
Yeah.
And they give some specific examples.
What are they?
Volunteering is a great one.
Okay.
It gets you out there connecting with others
Yeah.
while also contributing to something meaningful.
I love that.
And another one is joining a club or a group
Okay.
based on your interests.
Got it.
So, finding those like-minded people.
Yeah, it's like actively creating a support system.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, there's one more tool that I want to touch on.
Okay.
That this guide really emphasizes, and it's gratitude.
Gratitude, yeah.
It suggests keeping a gratitude journal.
Yeah.
Does that really make a difference?
The research suggests it does.
Really?
Yeah, and it makes sense when you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
When you're writing down even just a few things you're grateful for each day, it really shifts your perspective.
Okay.
Helps you to focus on the positive, even when things are tough.
Right.
And that, research has shown that can lead to greater overall satisfaction with life.
It's like training your brain to see the good.
It really is.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about taking care of ourselves physically and emotionally.
Right.
What about personal development?
Yeah.
How does that fit into the picture when it comes to improving our mental health?
So personal development is really about empowerment.
Okay.
It's about taking control of your mental well-being.
Mm-hmm.
And the guide dives into the importance of setting achievable goals.
Okay.
Goals give you that sense of purpose,
Right.
and accomplishment.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But sometimes even small goals can feel really overwhelming.
Right.
Like what if you're feeling stuck or you're not even sure where to start?
Yeah. So the key is to break those goals down into smaller, actionable steps.
Okay.
So, for example, if you want to write a book, you don't start by trying to write the whole book at once.
Right.
You start by writing maybe a page a day.
Okay, yeah.
Something manageable.
That's much less daunting. Yeah.
Right.
It's about celebrating those small victories along the way.
Exactly. And that can actually, that builds momentum. It
That's
keeps you motivated.
Got it.
So, yeah. And I think another thing that the guide talks about is not underestimating the power of creative outlets.
Oh, interesting.
So whether it's painting, writing, cooking, whatever it is that you enjoy, find something that brings you joy and make time for it.
Okay.
It's not a luxury. It's essential for well-being.
I totally agree. I find that even a few minutes of just like doodling or sketching can really help to clear my head.
Totally.
It's like this creative outlet, it's all you need sometimes to just reset.
It is.
But of course, there are times where we need more support.
Yeah.
And we can get from those things.
For sure. And that's where seeking professional help really comes in. It's a sign of strength, not weakness.
Yeah.
To reach out when you need it.
100%. All right. So we covered a lot today.
We did. We
talked about nurturing our physical health.
Yeah.
Building emotional resilience.
Right.
And empowering ourselves through personal development.
Yeah.
It's like a holistic approach to mental well-being.
It really is, yeah. It's about addressing all aspects of ourselves.
As you reflect on everything we talked about today, think about one specific action you can take today to improve your mental health.
Exactly.
Maybe it's going for that 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
Maybe it's calling a friend. Or maybe it's starting that gratitude journal.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is, it's those small steps taken consistently that can lead to big changes.
Absolutely.
We're cheering you on as you embark on this journey toward a happier, healthier you.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
See you then.